What's up, everybody? It's your boy J.I. And to the left, to my, oh shit, I'm by myself. Oh, wow. But welcome to the screen, my boy John. What's up, John? And I want to
And to your left. Hey,
but
what's
welcome,
going on? Sorry about that. What's happening?
not much. But
Hope
welcome to
everybody out there's having a good day.
the, now I'm going to start coughing out of nowhere. Welcome to the Grown Man Clique podcast. Just to let you know, Rich is on medical leave today, so he will not be with us. What's up, Christy? How you doing? And Scott, he may join us. I'm not too sure. And Van is on his way, and we have two guests coming in tonight with Van. So we will have a very arousing M.I.M.S show. If you don't know what M.I.M.S is, it's make it make sense. But just off the top, we got to start the show the same way, no matter what, no matter how many people are here. We are going to start it off with our toast. So raise your glass in the high. And whenever you drink, toast to a good show. Clink, clink, drink, drink.
Hey, that's some good high quality Gatorade.
High quality H2O. I love it. Anyway, um, as we do, we usually go around the room and find out what everybody's doing. So, John, since you're here with me right now, what you been up to, man? I know you're working hard, but what else?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I would say that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Um, Everything's been going slow mo, so I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to plan, like one or two photo shoots and get some fishing in, but everything's happening pretty slow motion. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Pretty much really just work right now.
Yeah.
Um, Hopefully planning some shoots and all that and get some other stuff done. Everything's just coming to me a little bit slower than I'd want it to. But it is what it is. Hello, Sheila.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah. Hello to good evening, GMC on and off screen panel and guests. Y'all like tonight? Well, it's going to pick up. It's going to pick up. We're going to get some people in here. But even if nobody shows up, I can hold it down, baby. I can talk my ass off. So I'm not worried about that. But so for me, let's see. Still doing my little thing with the photo company, doing my little side gig work. Been going along pretty good. I did have to do my public service last week, so I had to do jury duty, and I know I mentioned it on the show, but it wrapped up, and we found the person not guilty, so they actually got to go home, and it was different. It was the most different experience I've had in a while, but it was pretty cool, and then on Thursday of last week, Wednesday of last week, I actually had the privilege of being the videographer for the Bring It Back Wednesday night comedy special at Arena Players. So I thought it was going to be just, a small type deal with local talent and local artists, just trying to make a name for themselves. But they actually had some pretty nice local talent and national talent. They had Larry Lancaster from and they also had locally, they had Timmy Hall, who is an amazing comic. And then besides that, then they had Ray Diva. She tore it up. Then on the headliner was a national person, and I was shocked to see him. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's talent." And if you know anything about the stand-up comedy, especially Def Comedy Jam, he was the one who was always going, "It's just comedy." And oh my gosh, he tore it up. He talked about the pandemic a bunch of other stuff, but it was a really good show. And Rich helped me out with that. And then this weekend I had a few photo shoots. I had a couple different people coming through, and it was a pretty busy weekend. And today, this morning, I actually shot one of the newer models I'm working with, Katie. She came in and we went over to the gym and we did a workout shoot, which was really cool. So it was a pretty busy week for me. But now let's welcome to the stage, the screen, the man, the myth, the legend, my boy, Big Grizz. What's up, Big Grizz? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, fam? How y'all doing?
We doing all right. We doing all right. I know it looks a little
You
different
hear
in
me?
here.
Yeah, loud and clear, loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear you. But I know it looks a little light in here tonight. But Rich is on sabbatical. He's still dealing with some medical issues, and the other guys are on their way. And you know, it's just a Monday. Sometimes it happens. I mean, you remember about a 2 month, 2 or 3 months ago,
Yeah,
they had to
man.
start a show about me. So you know,
Look,
hey,
that
I'm showing them I got big boy status.
I
So,
mean,
but
hey,
what you been up
you know.
to? Is how was the Grizz? Because you know I was over at Arena on Wednesday.
Hey,
So
bro,
how was
look,
it?
I just did that. I just did that last Wednesday, so it's good.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you need the air to be your own. But you notice I didn't zoom the camera in on myself. I was trying to leave room for the people when they get here. Because that's a whole nother thing. But as you can also see, there are no microphones. We got rid of all the microphones.
Yeah, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Do
Yeah,
I
I can hear
sound
you.
yeah, do I sound good?
Yep.
You sound
That's
clear.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to lavalier. I mean, we went to area mics. That
Okay.
way That way, everybody can talk. They're at the same level. There's no moving mics in and out. You can hear everybody just as good, whether they sit up front or in the back. And I just thought it was a cleaner look for the show. So,
Right.
we're gonna give it a try. I think it'll work out fine. I know I tested it. It sounded great. So, you know, that leaves us to be, you know, you can see our faces and we don't have all those mics in front of our faces. So it's
Right.
good. I know you got a nice little angle where they can still see your whole face, Grizz. So, but you know, with
Right.
us, we had mic stands and everything. So it was a little much. So I just decided to go in a different direction, see how it works out. But
Okay.
yeah. So let's go into the regular show. Nothing's going to change. We're going to go into the show part that everybody knows and loves. And here we go. Flowers or powder for you. That's right, everybody. It's time for Flowers and Powder. And if you're new to the show and you don't know about Flowers and Powder, then you don't know how Flowers and Powder goes. If you want to know what Flowers and Powder is all about, well, goddamn, look who just sat down and made it just in time for Flowers and Powder. My man, my boy, Van Gogh. So Van Gogh is going to let you know how Flowers and Powder goes.
All right, so Flowers and Powder is a segment of the show we do each week. If somebody's done something absolutely amazing, you can virtually give them a shout out, flowers, heads up, attaboy, pat on the back. But if you've got a guy doing 50 and a 55 on a one-lane road, refusing to let anybody go around them, and there's two other lanes to pass. Yeah, that's when you go ahead and put that powder on them hands and wait for that next stop sign and smack the dog shit out of them.
So, anybody got any flowers?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Go ahead, John.
There you go.
I'm gonna get you first.
Yeah.
I hate this bullshit. So
Oh, Scott.
I don't know where to start. Let's start with Trump. That motherfucker is going to get people killed. All the misinformation that he's spreading about the hurricane response, he's putting a lot of lives or a lot of safety, causing a lot of safety issues for the first responders and the volunteers by spreading misinformation. So I want to say, if you guys see anything on the internet Please research it first before posting. And let's pray for a better marksman. Okay, I'm done.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
My name's John, and I approve that message.
Views expressed by John.
Don't lie. Don't put that bullshit stuff up.
Speaking of which,
I got powder for myself, brother.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
Yeah. So this week I have to give myself powder from last week. Yes.
What?
Because I did this.
Oh, this is a hell of accountability right here. What the hell is it?
It is one of my bucket list fragrances that I dropped on the floor at my job because I got butterfucking fingers.
Oh no.
This is the one that I just got off the bucket list maybe sometime in June called Tobacco Nomad. It's one of the best tobacco fragrances on the market.
Yeah, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
And that's all that's left.
I'm sorry.
But my job smells wonderful though.
So what are they going to be smelling good for? What, a couple weeks?
Oh no, it's going to be about a month.
man.
Yeah, about a month, because that's how long this is going to last in the floor, because it's soaked all the way into the carpet.
I mean, think about all the people you can use to test for you now.
Yeah, the hell with them. They shouldn't be smelling my shit without me wearing it. So,
Okay.
but that's okay. I will be repurchasing it, but I had to give myself powder because I dropped it. It was my fault.
All right. Well, we're sorry. We're going to pour a little out for those who are not here.
Yeah, pour it out for my smell, baby.
I'm sorry, it went down my throat, but that's because I'm not.
Oh, that's what she said.
No diddy. No diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said no diddy.
no doubt. So, anybody else got any flowers or powder? I got a powder. So today, I was supposed to do a test on a shoot that I have for tomorrow, and I went to it was a water shoot that I'm doing in a different area of the studio, but I wanted to test it, make sure everything was good, and I went to cut on the water, and the water was off. Yeah, I paid my rent. Everything's paid, but the water was off. So I called them, and they just told me it'll be on in an hour. And I was like, well, I had a client. And, I had to reschedule my shoot because the water wasn't on. Can you please tell me the next time in advance so that I know how to work around it? Guess what? Crickets. And then I got waters back on.
Wow. Wow.
I know this is a building with a lot of moving parts and everything. People can turn off the knob and forget about it, whatever. But you got to remember that people make their money and living off of some of the things that they do in their spaces. And, you can't just be cutting off the water and not informing people. That'd be like you cutting off the water in the bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at me like I'm cross-eyed heifer or something, like I'm asking for something that's irresponsible or negligible or whatever. But come on, man.
You better call Saul.
Dumbass. I smack you again when I see you.
There you go.
That's the problem with leasing space from someone who owns a building who don't give a shit about anybody but himself.
That's it.
So
There it is. Gotta have another one.
yeah.
Let me see.
Filled up quick in here, didn't it?
I'm trying to decide because I've got flowers and powder. So I want to give flowers out to my boys. They're both doing well in school. They both call, check on me, make sure I'm good. They came by for the birthday and was like, "Want to hang out? Want to do something?" So they were looking out for me. So I got to give them flowers, for that stuff. I will, on the other hand, give our cleaning lady a little bit of powder at the office. Just a little bit.
Well, don't get no lower than that.
Yeah, more like a warning shot. Like I'll throw powder at them.
Well, how about a Tom and Jerry? Because this is more fun.
Yeah. So you can clearly hear me on the phone talking with a client about what work they need done at their house. As I'm on the phone, she's going to open the door, come into the office, and tap me on the shoulder. Are you fucking serious right now? What? So that's your warning shot. Next time, nah, it's powder all the way.
Okay.
You still get
So she got a little bit of fluff, not the whole powder.
Right.
Just a little fluff. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's you, John. Present John. He bought the powder with him.
Right.
I was gonna do a pyramid. I was gonna do a pyramid of power. I'll clean this up later. Okay.
Okay, everybody inhale.
Right.
Apparently, someone wants to stalk the podcast. 2 weeks ago, Gumbo Show. Okay. He didn't tell you, did he?
What?
Oh, he didn't tell you yet. Okay.
No, what is it? Surprise everybody.
So, somebody thought it'd be great to tell a message, get a new Facebook account, make a new message to send to the lovely Diane who sits there. Hello, by the way, I know you did. And basically be like, yeah, he's fucking 5 different women. I'm one of them. I found out I'm highly livid. This whole thing. Give me the cliff notes. Then they messaged me. Didn't even realize until last night. And sat there and said, yeah, y'all, you dumbass podcast friends. You think it'll be something. You ain't gonna have a house. You ain't gonna do this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck?
No,
Are you serious, dude?
So
and also, I don't have one house. I got 2.
Right. Yep.
Hey, I rent a room, but goddamn, I have a good job.
Right. Yeah. I'll give you the correct. I'll give you the correct quote. You're going down like the cockroach you are.
Yo, dude, what did you fucking do to this person?
I don't know. Apparently, there's some people in the office that don't like me because of how I am and how I look and how I dress. And, I'm sorry that I have red bottoms. Okay. I'm sorry that I can afford nice stuff like a Rolex, but they get upset. And I smell good, just like Grizz does. And they don't like.
I smell good.
So
You've been to my desk?
yes, I have. I've seen it. So, but they're miserable fucks that are old as fuck. A lot of women there that are in terrible marriages, don't know what dick is because they haven't seen it in 30 fucking years. The next thing you know, they're just sitting there and they're just like, I like that guy. He's cool. And they upset because apparently somebody, decided to date me and they just mad that she got it and no one else did. Not my fucking problem. So saw that show. So we getting ratings right now. I'm pretty sure they're watching this one too. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you for turning in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking coward bitch. Like you sit there and then he or she, we don't know. We leaning towards she, but we don't know.
It might be a guy.
Yeah, maybe a guy. There are guys that like me.
Because bitches turn for me.
Yeah.
So
I don't need an Emma. You're a bitch.
Yeah.
my brother, would you mind if I send out a well-crafted ether?
Go for it.
Hold on.
So for the people in my man's office or wherever you are in life, please find where your fucking life is and go to it. How about you mind your punk ass, black ass, bitch ass, dirty ass business and stop trying to include other people in your miserable shit. And if you try to come looking for me, I ain't hard to find. I'll pull up at your house, bitch. So don't play with me. Because when I say I'm a grizzly, I do bite. So how about you back off?
And just so y'all motherfuckers know, I know your IP address. You can make all the fucking accounts you want. I'm gonna know where the fuck you are. So that goes for all
Ready
the
or
people.
not, here I
Don't
come.
pull up.
You can't hide.
No, gonna fight.
Hey Jerry.
And
Hey Jerry, get the car. Hey Jerry, get the car and pick me up. I think we need to take a ride somewhere.
Been there, done that. Got the T-shirt.
I just want you to know this is the warning shot. This power. Okay. I'll have some respect for you if you actually show up to work and actually have the balls to say what you said to my face. That's all I'm asking.
You know they don't.
But I
That's
know
why they said it online.
Yeah, that's why it's still on the internet. There's no repercussions on the internet, but there's repercussions.
Internet thugs.
Yep.
I mean, I would love for there to be some legislation out there right now. Maybe I should run for mayor so I can put in place drive-by ass whippings.
Yes. Yes. Yes, please.
Yeah, drive-by ass whippings and pull over flags for people that act like assholes on the highway. So if you act like an asshole, somebody throw a flag, you got to pull over and fight them for 5 minutes.
Ooh, 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean it ain't gonna last longer than 5 minutes, but I got 5 minutes for playtime with your ass. No Diddy. But yeah, so yeah, but I would put in legislation drive-by ass whippings. I would put in some legislation like if you want to run your mouth on the internet, you're gonna have to be about it when they show up, and ain't no police showing up to help your ass.
2 minutes burned off the box.
Yeah, I tell you what, you'll see how many people won't do shit after that.
It's about 2 generations too
Hey,
late.
can I take a second? I don't mean to interrupt. Hey, Jay, can you hear me?
yes.
No, not you, Jerry. The other one. The
Miss J. Nicole.
yeah, Jay Nicole. No, I do want to humbly say the work that you recently posted, fucking dope as fuck. Very nice work. Amazing.
He couldn't even get his words out. He got stuck.
You okay, Jay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my laptop to shut off. This is stuck. It won't
Be
be
here.
off.
You were supposed to be here. That's what I was told.
Who said you
Yeah,
was coming?
no, I wasn't. But what had happened was
What
that thing,
happened?
people showed up to things and they pushed me back, so we'll have to, get at these things tomorrow. Hence the reason I'm dressed like a little nigga out here, but
I brought you a new friend to hang out with. You ain't getting me because you over here.
Her name is Ham Knee, because that's what you see right
yeah.
You
got that powder. I was just trying
There's
to
no
get.
more power.
I thought you were slapping people.
No.
That's sure, you know. I
don't
know
expect
Friday.
you.
You better
Oh
not.
no.
Why would I do that?
That's Green Pie Fridays. Wait a minute. Whoa, that came out wrong. That's not what I meant.
Yo,
I meant
That's
like
exactly what you said.
Why does this always
did you just say cream pie Fridays?
What, cream
Oh.
pie?
What? No.
It's the energy you fucking bring in the room, y'all.
I bring that energy.
Yeah, you do.
clean pie for everyone. What? No.
What the hell's happening right now?
What did I? Is this gumbo?
I don't know how.
Ma'am, make it make sense.
Oh, Mr. Vasectomy.
Hey, I drove 2 hours just to hang out when you ain't here.
All right, so let's go. Make it make sense.
Y'all, I'm at the age where the heated seats in my car are more about soothing my back pain and warming me up. Make it make sense.
Yep.
1,000% agree.
Yes, the fuck they do. Yes, the fuck they do.
Yeah.
I have turned them bitches on in the summertime. Yes, the fuck they do.
I didn't even realize mine was still on. I was in the air conditioner. My back was hot. I was like, oh, but it feels good. I'm gonna leave it on for a while.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it's simple things as you get older. I mean, you take for granted standing up now.
Listen, I bought a frying pan and I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Those knees.
Sometimes that left me be like, no, I will not.
Right now.
Make it make sense. You didn't do anything different. You've been getting up your whole goddamn life. Ever since you was a baby, you had to eventually. Make it make sense.
You hit that magical number and then stuff just start to sound like a box of Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the most irritating thing in the world is waking up tired.
Yes.
Yeah. No, no. It's
The
that 3 o'clock in the
weekend.
morning. It's that 3 o'clock in the morning. And if everybody know what I'm talking about, that damn wake me up out of my goddamn sleep bathroom visit
Yep.
at 3 in the morning every damn time. It never fails.
Man. So let's make it make sense. Here's another one.
Could somebody explain to me how NASA can get data from 4 billion miles away, but I keep losing my Wi-Fi signal in the kitchen? Make it make sense.
Why? Why?
Yes, sir.
If my phone is on Wi-Fi in my office and I'm sitting next to the router, why the hell does when my wife call me, it doesn't work?
No, it's always that hill on Cook's Lane. It's that one spot
They
in
got
Cook's
pictures
Lane
of
you hit
that
nothing.
side of Pluto now.
They holding out. That's all.
Yep.
Oh man.
Shit.
I got no words.
I know, because it shit don't make sense.
Nope.
Where'd he go?
They just had a rocket launch and reset itself where it took off from.
What?
But
Yeah, they just had a rocket relaunch, reset, rocket launch. Now, usually it just come back to Earth and they let happen. This bitch landed on the platform and took off.
And got about an arm and it took off. When it came back down, the
Straight back where it landed from.
meanwhile, I still gotta type in my password when the internet go out.
So hold on. A rocket can reset itself, but at least 3 times a day, this bitch be spinning.
Yeah. Buffering.
Hey,
Throwing buffers, but they can put a rocket right back on the launch pad now.
right.
There you go.
Yeah, we using the wrong goddamn internet.
And I know this motherfucker, everybody can relate to this shit. Here we go. You watch this.
How you mad at me for getting mad at you for something you did to me, bitch?
Fucking powder.
Here it is.
Nigga.
You must have experienced that. They get mad at you
Nigga.
because they did something to you.
I done had that shit happen, man. Look.
There it is.
This morning, every fucking day.
You get mad at me because you did something that I'm mad about you. Nah, he mad at me, so I'm mad at him. Why? Because he crashed his car and he don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, you catch them in some shit and then they get mad because you call them. Ah, you ain't gotta keep saying it, bitch. Wait a minute, hold up. The fuck you mad at?
I know.
Man, look.
So anyway, before we go any further, before we make anything else make any more sense, we have a guest. Man, introduce the lovely so she can introduce herself because we don't want to call her Annie.
That's all y'all.
All right. So, I'll turn over to John, but I will tell you her name. This is Miss Rashette. John.
So she's my personal and main hairstylist for Vicissitude magazine. And I've known her for 12 years now.
All right.
And yeah, that's how we basically met through a makeup artist. And now we just travel everywhere together. So
That's what's up.
Well, welcome to the GMC. Thank you. Welcome to our abode. This is where the magic happens. Horizontally, sometimes vertically.
Y'all have to run people Wi-Fi because all of that broke up on my end. Y'all don't have that NASA Wi-Fi because it went out and in so bad while you were talking.
See, told you. And we, guess what? We're not on Wi-Fi. We're on Ethernet.
Either way, you got the wrong service.
Everyone is wrong because all of them are. That shit is ridiculous. Oh, that was you, Jay. You just dropped. See, you talking
this
about
is what happens when you don't come in the fucking studio.
Don't talk about the Wi-Fi.
Man.
Oh shit.
So, how long have you been doing hair?
Cut off like a baby.
I've been a hairstylist for about 25 years.
Okay.
At the
Moto.
present time, I own my own hair studio called Rochette's Hair Studio. I opened it in June of 2020, 21. And it's been a very nice experience for me. I started getting into hair extensions about maybe 10 years ago. And, you know, I've had a few clients here and there. So good practice. So I went back to school to get my certification in that. So I'm able to distribute or, you know, acquire hair extensions for various amounts of applications or installments, depending upon what the texture is. So I usually will go to sometimes different venues, but I am certified through Bellamy. So it's been a very nice experience working with them and digging into, you know, what type of hair extensions, where they come from, and what best suits for installs for my clients, things like that. So it's nice. It's I like to, you know, I'm a multicultural hairstylist, so I pretty much work on everyone. So it doesn't matter, you know, what your skin color is. It's, you know, what your hair desires are. How can we achieve that, and keeping your hair healthy in the meantime, and not destroying the integrity of the hair just to try to get a certain color or a certain hairstyle or things like that. So sometimes I do say no, they don't like it, but I'm not going to destroy your hair just to, you know, achieve something that's really not chemically possible for that person's hair. So,
like a color treatment and perm on the same day.
No, we don't like to do those. We don't like that pH level going too far from 7. Like, we like to keep it in the middle where it's nice and neutral, where, you know, your hair can absorb whatever it needs to absorb, and, you know, rinse out whatever it doesn't need. So
because my girl LaQuisha did it 2 weeks ago for Lishina, and her hair looked good.
Yeah,
2 weeks later, Lishina's in the hospital.
Yeah. Yes, I don't like my clients going to the hospital, but going to
or she's going to hair club for men,
right? Oh Jesus, that's bad.
Rogaine.
That would be very bad, but
oh, I like that. Look, what is it called? Bald spot.
Wow.
It's called the bald spot. Don't be funny. No, I thought it was cute.
Patches.
Called too many treatments at once.
No, yeah, we don't like to do too many treatments at once.
Yeah. All right, this one for the big boys. Make it make sense.
Women always tell me, I want a big boy, I want a big dude. I like dudes with look good and all that, but when you get mad, all of a sudden now I'm a fat, nasty, bad built, lying son of a bitch. How does that work?
The bullshit. The bullshit. I wasn't fat. I wasn't fat when you know, I was saying all them sweet things. You saying all those sweet things to me, but as soon as you get mad, you talking about you fat, nasty, cholesterol having, all this other shit. But I ain't saying nothing about that. I ain't saying nothing about that fold away tooth that you got off to the side. I ain't you know, I ain't saying nothing about that.
Every time you say prayers, you whistle.
Exactly.
Thank you, Lord. You've been so good to.
But you know what? I find it funny. I've had people actually try to use the insult, and I'm sitting there like, do you think that I woke up this morning not realizing I was big? Like that shit was a shocker to me. Like it was some brand new fucking information. See, here's the thing. I'm a couple of push-ups and sit-ups and some gym visits away from looking the way that I want to look. You always gonna be ugly. Ain't really shit you can do about that.
I like how they say beauty is only skin deep, but ugly is to the bone.
Damn right.
Miss Beth Amphetamine.
Yeah. All right, I'm going for the jugular on this one. Lord, be patient with me.
Here we go.
Hard it is to be around stupid people, to hear the conversation and dialogue of stupid people, how they rationalize information in the dumbest way, how they draw conclusions and then go find other dumb people to agree with them. You can't tell me that don't piss you off. My therapist, Erica Little, she's in Fort Worth, Texas, if you want to look her up, told me that highly intelligent people suffer from a mild form of depression because they daily have to quantify the stupidity of others. This woman of God don't even know how heavy that statement was. Do you know how mentally exhausting it is to be around stupid people? And then you got to interact with them at work. I would love for you to give your testimony about how you had to deal with a dumb individual.
Yeah.
Amen, brother. That's what's up.
There's not enough today.
Yeah, we need to get a witness on that motherfucker.
Yeah, look.
Make it make sense.
He was
I don't have
preaching.
enough drinks. I don't have enough whiskey down there. I just don't have enough.
So that explains my migraine headaches. All right.
Yeah.
Man, look.
People, vegan chicken, like, come on. Like,
You know what's worse is when the dumb person is the person in charge.
Yes.
That's the word. Oh my God! When the stupid motherfucker is the one that's supposed to try to tell you how to do shit, when you still trying to teach them actually how to.
Yeah.
I feel you on that, Grizz.
The level of frustration.
everybody knows that I work as an electrician. I had a colorblind project manager one time.
Oh, is this why red or blue?
Don't make
It's
any
green,
connections,
bro.
bruh.
It's like the colorblind bomb technician.
He was a colorblind project manager for an electrical firm, and I was like, "How did you get this job?"
I'm trying. Yeah, what the fuck did you lie
Like
to?
nepotism. His colorblind daddy.
Yeah, like.
Man, look.
But I mean, like, how many times do you have to deal with people with less than adequate intellect? That's what I'll say.
Every day.
Every fucking day.
They see a sign that say Ocean City left, so they turn around and go home.
No, Jerry. Let me correct you. They saw a sign that said Bear left, and they went home.
But no, I'm honestly, you sit and you talk to these people, and then you sit here and wonder how the fuck they are still breathing. How they even remember how to breathe, or can they walk and chew bubble gum at the same fucking time? Like, you really wonder how they function on a daily basis. Like, and then you find yourself talking to them, and you realize, did I just get stupider?
Yes.
Hey,
I
Grizz.
wonder if I just got dumber. What's up?
Now, I've had conversations where, kind of like what you just touched on, and at the end of it, I'm like, why did I even bother? What was the purpose of me wasting energy on that?
I ain't never gonna get the minutes back. I ain't never gonna get the minutes
problem.
back.
I lost a whole year already. If that's the case. I mean, dumbness. It's like cockroaches. It's they're all over. It's just you can't.
Epidemic was an epidemic.
You can't get. Jesus.
And the funny thing is, you didn't realize how many stupid people there were in the world until the pandemic, and everybody got a microphone.
Yes,
man, tell me about it.
When you hear some of the dumb shit, and I mean the absolute dumb shit, like you get. So the thing is, it's hard not to get triggered by some of the stupid shit you hear.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the rolls of toilet paper everybody bought for no reason. Word. Let's not forget the pandemic.
Hey, watch that. I still got some back here, man.
Let me tell you, at the comedy show on Wednesday, what's his name? Oh my gosh, the comedian Talent was there, and he said, he said, how did y'all epic fail buying all that damn toilet paper? It's like, if you ran out of toilet paper at home, what you going to do? You just going to jump in the shower, wash off, and go about your day. Put on your sweat and all. Y'all went out and bought all this toilet paper. He said, I ain't buy one extra roll of toilet paper. He said, I went and bought all the lube I could find.
Can I share, now that we're talking about
baby oil, KY jelly, anything.
Can I share
a lubricant, because I was going to be home alone for 3 months.
No diddy.
he said, fuck, then he's 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I bought $2,000 worth of lubricant.
Can I share the one time that an act of stupidity actually made me speechless?
Go right ahead, my brother.
I never thought I would ever experience somebody actually shutting me up until this one time. So I'm at work. So this woman's parked in a fire zone, and right over her head's a sign that says fire lane, city ordinance, all this bullshit. And she proceeded to tell me that she wasn't parked in a fire lane while she was looking at the sign and all that red paint at her on the curb. And that's the first time a woman ever made me speechless. That's the kind of shit that I deal with. And that's what I need help making sense of, having sense made.
John, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold up, brother. Let me give you some game right now. Please don't ever try to make sense of stupid people so you won't become stupid.
Right.
Well,
You just walk
I've been
away from it.
No, I mean, I'm like the reason why, you hear those commercials. Have you been damaged by somebody? Please contact. You might be entitled to compensation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's for me because these people actually causing me brain damage. It's disturbing.
I walk away from them. I walk away from people like that.
I don't have a choice. I have to because it's work. I have to deal. Unfortunately, I have to deal with it.
I'd be damned. If we're good.
Yeah.
There's got to be some workman's comp in there somewhere.
That's crazy. I mean, like it's like this. Stupidity is the new drug. Like they allowing stupid people to overtake everything so that it'll make all of us dumber. Sort of like that one. What movie was that where the guy said, after hearing what you just said, I think we all in the room have gotten just a little bit dumber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I award you no points.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah, I award you no points.
Yeah, I just saw that shit.
Billy Madison.
Billy
Madison. Yeah.
All right, let's go back in.
Hey, can somebody explain to me why we can't even give away a used mattress, but we'll spend $300 a night to sleep on one at a hotel? Make it make sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right? You never even thought of that.
Oh, I thought of that. That's why I'm checking.
I mean, not like I would feel good about any of you buying a used mattress, but people spend up to $100,000 a night to stay in a hotel room, VIP. And guess what you sleeping on?
A used
A used motherfucking mattress.
And use sheets, use blankets, use
But if
pillows.
you wash, I mean, just like you at home, you wash your sheets, pillowcases, all
But they're still used.
yeah.
Somebody else used it.
I know people who take their own sheets and blankets to hotels and stuff like that.
Right here.
That'd be me. That'd be me.
Yep.
That'd be me.
With the ultraviolet light and everything. Listen.
I feel like if it's used, damn it, I'm gonna be the one that used it. I don't want nobody else's problem.
So you going to a hotel with luminol and all that?
Yeah,
shit.
I have that. I do a whole test. There was one time I did a shoot years ago in a fantasy suite, and we walked in, and I scanned the fuck out of everything like CSI, and I found like crazy spots on them. I was like, nope, you're gonna give me in the fucking room.
And understand this: if I see anything on the wall, I'm leaving immediately.
Oh yeah, it was everywhere. It was crazy. It's like nope.
I don't even want to know what y'all did in there.
Nope, don't want to know. Don't want no story. No. Nope.
Man.
But JB, what about the young British girl? I wish you had. I don't know if you have that video of the young British girl that they were talking about the equator, and she was basically she wrote down something. She wrote down nothing on the paper, and because she said it's an invisible line, it does not have a name.
Why does it
And
sound
then
like flat earthers?
and the little boy says, so air is just not a word, I guess. So yeah, she. I'll see if I can find the video.
She didn't write anything down for equator because it's an invisible line, so it doesn't have a name. And then the little boy goes one up on it and says, so I guess air isn't a word either.
I swear.
I'm telling you.
That's what I mean. You get these dummies, and How the hell did you? First of all, y'all don't vet these people for you let them on your podcast. Let's just call it what. Like recently, there was what was it? Pierce Morgan who had Jaguar Wright up on his
Why would anybody put that woman on their podcast?
This was on news. This wasn't a podcast. She was on the news. He put her up.
That was the
singer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crazy.
She is dropping buckets of dimes on everybody.
But most of it is made up.
Yeah.
They already said she's paranoid schizophrenic, so
Yeah.
she's making shit up.
Crazy as shit.
Embarrass my fucking ass. That's why I live in the wrong state. Damn it. I'm coming, Maryland. I'm fucking coming.
She bologna and dumb sandwiches.
Yep.
Bologna.
That sounds like a
No
typical lunch
idea.
in Philadelphia. So yeah, you
Hold
right.
the bologna.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's bad.
The funny thing about it is, as crazy as she is, the shit be captivating. You find yourself sitting there listening to it. As goofy as that shit sounds, you still be sitting there like,
Yep.
and you know it. The shit is stupid. You know it's dumb, but it's like,
That's how
wait a
they
minute.
That's entertaining these days.
I figured out that we were going down this stupid rabbit hole when McDonald's had to actually put a label that said the coffee was hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what started it
No.
all.
when they got
When
sued.
somebody gets sued because they served hot coffee and they
And they-
lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when it's stupid. Yeah.
Or when
Yeah.
McDonald's gets sued when somebody who's fat is fat.
Yeah.
Like,
And they sued McDonald's because they got fat.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yes.
So what did they do with the winnings? Go back to McDonald's.
And
Yep.
eat more and get fatter.
Motherfucker.
The dumbest one that I think I heard, it was a case from Ocean City, Maryland, where a drug deal went bad in a Marriott parking lot. And one of the drug dealers sued the Marriott because the security didn't protect him while this illegal drug deal was going down, and he won the fucking lawsuit because the hotel had hotel security.
The stupidest shit that I've seen was where this police had his camera on, and the lady called the police because the person she was selling drugs to stole the drugs.
Yeah, I saw that.
She called the police, and the cop says, "You do know I'm a cop, right?" Well, I mean, she did steal my drug, so the person that stole it is laughing their ass off because they're sitting here like, "This bitch is dumb." Like she really called the police because they stole the drugs from her.
Didn't she call it her property first?
No, I think she said it was a drug. It was
like,
it was a drug deal.
Property. Well, what property did she take from you? I heard that one.
It might have been. It might have been.
But-
And the other person was laughing their ass off. I mean, the person they were selling it to was laughing at because they couldn't even believe she called the police for a drug deal going bad for somebody stealing her drugs. Yep.
Well,
I think the other dumbest one that I saw was the cops went and knocked on this guy's house and asked him if he was growing marijuana in his house. And the guy was like, "No, I'm not no cultivator." And he was like, "Well, your neighbor said that you've been, cultivating stuff in here, and I need to look around to make sure." And he was like, "Sir, I promise you, I'm not no cultivator." The guy was like, "Well, do you mind if I come in and look around?" He said, "Yeah, sure, you can come in." So he looked around, found this walk-in closet. Nice walk-in closet. Had a fucking PVC irrigation system going through it, plants about 4 or 5 foot high. The cop looks at him and says, "Thought you said you weren't a cultivator." He said, "I'm not a cultivator. I've been Presbyterian my whole life." He logged off.
He's done. He is done for tonight.
Right. There it is.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bitch, please.
And it would be one thing if you were making this shit up. But I know you're not making it up. That's why it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's a real problem. And then you look at some of the people. I mean, first of all, we can look at some of the people in Congress. We ain't gonna go that deep into it. We can look at some of the police officers we've had to deal with. Hell, we can look at some of the people who are running some of these damn these companies nowadays.
You can look up stupid laws. You ever went down that rabbit hole?
No, I don't want to. Honestly, I can't do it, bro. I can only take but so much stupidity in one day. It's only but so much I can do. And then every time I try to talk to my supervisor at work, I lose at least 2 brain cells.
Two?
At least 2.
Yeah. Okay, at least. Okay.
I try to gain 5 when I get home, but I make sure that I read and I look at smart people and I listen to smart shit, because listening to her for however long she decides to talk, and for whatever reason, she thinks that literally goes in everything. The word literally goes in everything. I'm like, ma'am, first of all, you're not even using the word properly, but I'm going to let you keep on, I guess, cooking if that's what you think you're doing.
It's like the people that use at the end of the day.
Oh God!
God damn it! Don't even get me started with those folks.
Please don't.
Bruh, honestly, at the end of the day, though, but no, honestly, when you really think about some of the shit that you have to listen to on a daily basis, first of all, we've already had the conversation. I don't know if I've talked to our distinguished guests in the studio. I'm a baker, but one of my trades is I bake cookies and brownies and things of that nature.
Amazing.
And I had a young brother one time. This was when my cookies and brownies were $5 a bag, and I had one brother put a bag of cookies on layaway for $5. He gave me $1 a day till he paid it off.
That's why I was shaking my head. I remember that. I was here for that.
I'm like, I ain't never met. First of all, I ain't never met and then this motherfucker tried to order 3 more bags. I'm like, absolutely fucking not. The last time I make anything for you, you won't have any more coming out of this kitchen.
Was this true layaway where you didn't give him the bag until he paid the full $5?
No, I gave him the bag.
Did Afterpay?
You know what? I wish Afterpay was out at that time.
Like he started a firm payment.
Right?
Yeah, because I gave him the bag. He said, hey bro, I got $1, but if you come back later on today, I got the rest of it for you. I come back later on the day, this motherfucker that went home. He come back the next day. Well, I ain't got no money in my wallet, but I can run to my car real quick and go get, all right, go run to the motherfucking car, nigga. I'll stand right here. He comes back with another $1. That's all I can find in my car. Bitch, nigga. Bitch, nigga.
Be like, you
Look.
still owe me $3 from yesterday.
And I'm sitting here thinking, like, am I gonna have to fuck homie up for $5?
I'll pay you on Tuesday for a burger today.
Be like, how you start off buying cookies in the negative?
Yeah, it's not even about the $5. It's about taking the fucking cookies.
I'm just, man, look. And I've actually had people. I had this one woman. Now, please understand when I say that I heard stupid shit. So this one woman, she forgot to pay me. She was supposed to have given me the money when she went to her ATM. I come back to the desk because I have no fucking problem coming back to get my goddamn money. And when I came back to get my money, she decides to say, oh, the peanut butter cookies this time were too peanut buttery. They had too much peanut butter in them. Bitch, what? The peanut butter was fine until I came ask for my money though.
What?
And now they had you gonna give my fucking money. I don't give a fuck how much peanut butter. I don't give a fuck if you took the roof of your mouth got stuck from them motherfucking peanut butter cookies you gonna eat.
That's like saying you got too much cookie in a cookie.
Right. It's like you ordered peanut butter cookies. I put peanut butter in the cookie, but now it's too much peanut butter in the cookie. I don't give a fuck if your tongue got stuck to the roof of your mouth. Give me my goddamn money.
Miss Dawn, how you doing?
Hey, Dawn.
It's done. What's going on?
All right. Time
Yeah,
to
this
roast,
is.
time to roast your brain cells again.
How you doing?
Hey,
You are gorgeous, by the way.
thank you. You look fine yourself.
Thank you.
All right, so I gotta ask,
What's up? Ask me anything.
do you have a job
Yes.
making six figures?
Yes.
And do you live alone or with your parents?
I live by myself.
So you ain't got no roommates?
No roommates or anything.
Oh, okay, good. Because I can't be wasting my time with anyone less than the boss. Period.
I hear you. I respect that. Definitely. What about you? You got a job?
I mean, I just started my OnlyFans, so it's about to be up. It's getting there.
Okay. Well, do you live with your parents?
I mean, I live with a couple friends, but like, I'm about to be up, so it's getting there.
Okay. How's your credit at least? Because how you gonna get you on the spot? You got good credit?
My dad about to help me with that, but like, it's getting there.
Okay.
What happened?
You're getting out.
Excuse me?
You're getting out. You talking about all this value stuff and you can't even value yourself, man. I'm looking saying everything. The heck?
I got fucking stories for days. I got fucking stories. I need another beer.
Here's what I'm gonna turn my mic off and.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
That was good.
Oh, the amount of fucking women and men, for real. Because we know a man. But the amount of people that just. Yeah, please. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
I need another one for this one. So, the amount of fucking people that are so transactional where I come from. I don't know you. There you go. That I know that have through my life been like, hey, you don't have this, you don't have that, but you don't have even a pot to piss in. Just fucking kills me every fucking day. Like, oh man, I can say it.
Well, I mean, it goes all into that expectation thing,
Yes.
like, and we're not going into this because God knows it's been talked about to death. I'm just mentioning it because this is where all of this shit started. But the whole restaurant, you can't take somebody on a first date.
Oh, God.
That's what he
If
took.
you don't give me a motherfucking slice of cheesecake, fuck you. I love cheesecake.
Carrot cake.
And if it come in a factory, that means it's a lot.
The fact that you didn't pay for it.
Okay. No. Hold on. The thing that really irritated me about that is I predicted it, and then 3 months later to find out that they were fucking actors. That should really sit me.
Oh yeah. They love perpetual shit like that. To get.
But you know what,
It's the
JB, believe it or not, that whole thing I actually covered Wednesday.
Yeah.
Have everybody in the room is I'm not sure how old everybody in the room is, but I'm 51, and I grew up around the time, of course, when we had of course KRS-One, Steady B, Cool C, have rappers like that, and I put together the entire Steady B and Cool C paradox, where Steady B, Cool C, and the guy from 3 Times Dope all tried to wife up the same hoe.
Oh, you talking about ES? Wow. Yeah.
EST. So my thing is, I'm listening to that, and I'm like, is this where this stupid ass mentality started? Because if you listen to Steady B, listen to her talk about Steady B, he gave her everything that she wanted, and then she started dating EST, and he didn't give her anything. Then she started dating Cool C, and he gave her the glamorous life. So she slept with both your homies, and you still wifed her up, nigga.
Right.
And of course, she's looking at the whole thing of love and relationships as transactional because all she thought about was who could give her something. But she never one time mentioned anything that she could give in return.
The fucking Northeast in a nutshell.
And this is back in 91, 80, 89, something like that. This is all the way back then. So if you think of where it started back then and how much of a damn nuclear bomb has been set off now to where somebody thinks when they first meet you, you should pay $300 for a date just because I'm sitting in a room with you.
Right.
I'd be goddamn. I mean, shit, I'm sitting in the room with me and I'm not going to pay $300 to sit with my damn self.
Yeah. Like, what are you bringing to my table? And don't
Yeah.
say.
Besides a bill.
Yeah.
Because that sounds like a bill to me.
So.
But yeah, that all of this crazy shit. And here's the thing. That's why I said I told guys, y'all gotta stop being mad about this because this y'all fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's your fault. You flew out women. You flew women out from another city when you ain't even met all the ones in your own goddamn city.
Yep.
And you decided to, and then that's no guarantee that when you fly this woman in, that she's going to have sex with you. She is not obligated to give you her body. But you decided to fly her in and take her to the mall and buy her things from Louis and Gucci and shit she probably can't even spell.
Yep.
And you decided to do all of this shit. And then now this is an expectation that a lot of these young ladies have from shit like this, where they're doing all of the, everybody's not an Instagram model. Everybody's not an OnlyFans model, but there are a lot of women who are not on Instagram and OnlyFans that are expecting this kind of treatment. I personally don't think they should get that damn kind of treatment because the only thing that you're showing is your ass as your assets.
Yep.
So that's not a flex to me. That's just you showing some shit that everybody got. Every woman that I know has those body parts. What else is there to you?
Yep.
What else is there to you that's going to make me? Because I don't just spend my money because my life is my currency. I spend my life making this money. So if I'm going to spend my life on you, why the hell should I do that? What is special about you that's going to make me spend my life on you?
Right.
Yep.
You know?
The sad part is that some people actually say just because of the fact they're female.
Yes.
You know what? There's a beautiful woman in the room with you right now. Okay. And I'm pretty sure if I walk down the street, if I walk outside, I'm going to see at least 10 more beautiful women. My thing about that is I can see 15, 20, 30 of them. It doesn't matter. That doesn't mean you're the only beautiful woman on the planet. What do you bring? Who are you as a person? Because are you going to be a stressor? Or are you going to help me come up? Or are you going to help push me to the next stratosphere? Because the thing about it is, a good woman, she ain't got to say nothing. Her presence alone will make you shoot for the damn stars and hit the moon.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Because just who she is as a person, the type of stress she takes off of you, you know, because it ain't having it really has so much less to do with what you look like than what you are like. Because you can look like a beautiful woman, but be the ugliest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life. There are men will get turned off by a beautiful woman that acts ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you're about to snap my fingers and shit.
What a pause for that.
One of these right here for these.
Well said.
Yeah, so it's just crazy to me how.
Well said.
That's the greatest. He don't come with nothing. He don't come with nothing left than science. That's how it breaks it down.
And then real quick to the guys out here that ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, stop asking these women to submit to you. Submit to what, nigga? You still submitting to your mom in your basement.
You don't even know what the fuck testosterone is.
You still putting your goddamn name on the orange juice, motherfucker. Sit your ass down somewhere. I swear, I get so tired of these guys sitting up behind. This is what a real woman act like. Well, here's the thing. Submission has nothing to do with slavery. It has everything to do with, I trust you with my life. You trust me with your life. That is what submission is. It ain't got a damn thing to do with, well, you go fix me a sandwich. Baby, how about if I go fix you something because you're tired, because you need to be taken care of today. Today might not be my day. Today might be your day. I should not have to be going back and forth with you when it's your day or it's our day. There's going to be a time when you're not at that percentage, when I got to take it up a notch. When I'm not at the percentage, you got to take it up a notch. Or we both might be at the same percentage and we just figure it out. But it ain't got a damn thing to do with a woman being a slave. It has everything to do with, I trust that my life is safe with you and you trust that your life is safe with me, and everything that I do is going to be put it forth to make sure that you are going to be okay for the rest of our life. That's what submission has to do with. It ain't got nothing to do with a woman doing everything you want her to do. That's bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
People watch that 50 Shades of Grey bullshit.
Yeah.
People
Just be
think that
stupid.
All you gotta do is change neighborhoods and make him broke, and that's an episode of CSI.
Yep.
I think there was just too like there's too many books or movies or something that's fictional that you might think like, oh, that's so nice, that's that can happen, or and it's completely unrealistic because it's not talking about communication. It's not talking about what you have to sacrifice within your own relationship, because everybody gives, both people give and both people take. So you just have to learn how to swing that ball in the air, like, hey, listen, I'm up, I got you, or I'm here to support you. We have to be each other's peace, and in order to do that, we have to have communication, we have to have goals, and we have to remind ourselves what those goals are, because we can grind so long and so hard that we forget where we are, or we forget where our goal was. Like, wait a minute, we need to stop. We don't necessarily need to backpedal, but just to reiterate, okay, well, this is our goal. Well, this, speed bump happened, or, the car broke down. I mean, things happen. So, and it's all about, how you react to things that are happening in your relationship. Are you blowing up? Are you, getting so excited that you screaming all over the place? Well, half of the problem is your reaction to the problem.
Yeah.
You go with it with a sound mind, like, okay, everybody's got a problem, so let's deal with it accordingly. Let's think about it. We can, yes, I'm not saying don't get mad, but don't get angry, because we all have feelings. We're human beings, but we have to have a level of respect and trust for that other person to know that, hey, I can feel safe with you, so I can tell you what my intimate feelings are. And that is the nucleus of a healthy relationship, being able to talk about those hard conversations, such as money, because nobody ever want to talk about money. Everybody want it, but they don't want to say, well, how much do you have? Well, I don't know how much. You can't. You gotta. It's a soul bearing experience, and you can usually tell within sometimes minutes to weeks to days how people are with their money, how they spend it, how they where their mindset is of what they're doing in their professional career. Because a lot of people say, yeah, I'm trying to do this. There's very little people saying, I'm doing this.
It is.
That all comes from the PCS. And if you don't know what that is, that's the Prince Charming syndrome. All these women are out here waiting for one day their prince to come. But what are you doing to prepare for your prince? Because if you're looking for a prince is going to want you to do what?
Be a princess.
Be a princess. And he's going to want you to submit. And then all of the riches are given to you.
Yeah. I've never seen Prince Charming and the Boss Bitch. I've not seen that one yet. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that movie yet. I haven't seen that. I didn't. It might be as good as. Yeah.
And it's not wrong for you to want a man that's going to be your security, that's going to be your support, who's going to take care of you. But that all comes with a two-way street of you being his cheerleader, you're being his peace, you're being his support. Because when he's getting up on the horse, somebody might have to slap that horse on the ass to get it to go. And if he count on you to be there to slap that horse on the ass, and you're not feeding the horse before he goes into battle. Yeah, the horse all malnourished, he getting on there, and you go, oops, I forgot to feed the horse.
I was doing my nails or something. Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't wait for the stable boy all the time. You can't wait for the handmaids. You've got to do stuff yourself to make sure that your significant other is in that situation where they're going to be ready for whatever's coming. And if you're waiting for everybody else to do something for your benefit,
we'll get that.
As a woman in the house, you should know what's going on. You should know how low your supplies are. You should know somewhat of the inner workings of the finances of the house, so you
Right.
know you can add to it.
Right.
We were created to be a helpmeet. I mean, I don't know where they got lost, but you know, not to say that, you know, we're there for that support, you know,
Yeah.
and we can't have a man leading us down the road to Damascus. Oh yeah,
No.
go on, girl, let's go to hell. It's gonna be a great ride. No, no,
We ain't doing none of that shit.
no,
But
I'm not going.
Well,
Miss
I mean,
Dawn Brown,
where do you
Miss
want to
Dawn Brown, I
have
got you.
a discussion, Don? Because you know we'll talk about any dynamic. We
Yeah.
you know this is where the conversation took us. So I mean, if you have something to add, please do, because you know we
Yeah.
love your diatribe has always been amazing. So we
Yeah.
bring us
Well, no,
something.
man, I can if I could say something on this one, like, fellas, if she don't feel safe with you, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a wrap. And I'm not even just talking about physical safety. I'm talking about spiritual safety, mental safety, financial safety. Like, if you cannot be the safety blanket in the relationship, you're wasting her time.
If
Because
so,
at the end of the day, you have to be, if you're supposed to be the leader of the household, what is one of the main things for a leader to do? It's supposed to make sure everybody's in place and everybody's safe. Everybody's in the right place at the right time and everybody's safe. It's your job to protect the woman, especially if you don't have kids. If just you and her, she is your top priority. There is no other person in there to protect but her. You have to make sure that you don't kill her ideas when she has an idea about doing something. You have to make sure that if she's struggling spiritually, you have to be the priest. If she's struggling financially, you got to make sure that the money is up. If she's struggling physically, get down there and pick it up for her, pick it up with her, show her how to pick it up. Basically, you have to do the same thing for her that you're asking her to do for you. Once again, it's about submitting one to another. You have to submit to each other. You can't just sit back and expect her to be everything while you're just being everything that that your mama put out there. Because if your mama was the one that washed all your clothes and you sitting there expecting her to wash all your damn clothes, but then you ain't bringing nothing to the table except for a paycheck, that ain't gonna work.
Right.
right.
It ain't gonna work. There's so much more to. Here's the thing: if you don't want to get treated like a paycheck, don't just offer the paycheck.
Mhm.
Right.
Because any man can pay for something, but a leader shows something. A leader builds things. A leader pushes the agenda forward. You discuss it together, and it gets pushed forward by the leader of the household. You cannot call yourself a leader in the household if you're not leading your household. If everything is stagnant, it's your fault. It's your fault.
And by the way, the point that Dawn's making is
Yes.
absolutely positively 100% correct. Because guess what?
Yes.
These roles are not gender specific.
No.
I don't care what kind of relationship you're in.
Right.
Both parties, if you're in a partnership, one partner's got to take one role, one partner's got to take the other role. I don't care what sex you are.
Right. Right. You got to make sure that you take care. It's about taking care of one another.
Right.
You know, and here's the thing. That's the stupid part, the thing that covers this whole topic of the show. Make it make sense when your coverage of me was transactional.
Right. Yep.
When make that make sense when it was about you can't be down for me unless I got enough money to pay for you. I can do that with a hooker. And if the only thing that you have to offer, or if the only thing my expectation of is a woman is something physical, then honestly, she has to look at the fact that, okay, you know what, this man might not be the one for me because he doesn't see anything else that I'm bringing. He doesn't see anything else I have to offer. The only thing that he's paying attention to is the fact that I got a fat ass and pretty eyes or whatever. But there's so much more to me than just that. And if you can't see past that, then ladies, you have to make the best decision for yourself, because if that's all he sees, that's all he's going to.
But here's the stupid part about what you were just saying.
What?
A lot of women think that just because they have a fat ass and nice eyes, that all that's supposed to happen. That's the stupid part.
Because believe it or not, bro, that's what when that's what you learn, that's what you go forward with.
Yeah.
That's society.
Somebody taught them that.
Yeah.
Learn behaviors. This isn't just, people just coming up with just, oh yeah, this is whatever. This is the circle of friends that they're around. It's their the way that their parents, their upbringing. I mean, like, because everybody says it starts in the home. So what it's your environment. It's the music you listen to. It's what's going on social media. And hey, look, I want some likes. Everybody wants a like.
Well, guess what?
But just for anything to do, though.
On top of that, it's also about people continue to do shit that works. I tell women all the time, guess what? All of the shit that irritates you, talk to your girlfriends, because they keep doing it because it keeps working. If it stops working, I guarantee you they're going to stop doing it.
And then on the screen, nature versus nurture.
Right. I really. Go ahead. Sorry, Jeb. I'm sorry, my brother. Go ahead.
I remember a friend in my past, and she had young daughters, and she would tell them all the time, "Oh, you pretty. You gonna be able to get whatever you want."
Right.
Don't do that.
Say that to your kids, right? And they think that that's the way that things are.
Life is supposed to work in their head.
That's all they're gonna project. My mama said that all I gotta do is be pretty.
Right.
Yeah, well.
She didn't say get an education.
Nope.
She didn't say learn how to do a trade, learn how to wash dishes, learn how to cook, learn how to clean, learn how to be self-sufficient, learn how to be independent. No. She just said things will come to you because you're pretty.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing. I've gone over a pretty girl's dirty house before and left.
And left.
Fuck around.
Man, that's bad.
I got the hell up out of there, because the thing about it is if I see your house look like that, I'm pretty much, because see, when I met you, of course you had clothes on and you probably had on some sort of fragrance, so maybe we didn't even get that close to each other, so I don't really know you like that. But when I walk in your house and my shoes are sticking to the floor,
you got a ceiling fan.
that means you done walked around barefoot with your feet sticking to the floor. That means other parts of the house is a little sticky and dirty. That means there's probably a couple of things crawling up beside that corners of the walls and shit. So you think I'm gonna go lay on any damn thing in that house? I'm honestly, at this point, I'm clutching my pearls looking at the damn front door.
Yeah,
right.
Because I don't want to carry shit home with me.
Be itching, scratching.
Listen,
Right.
I'm catching something just being there.
Well, I'll be sitting there like,
yeah.
How you do? This what you
Just you talking about it. I'm like, oh,
right. But yeah, bro. Honestly, like, but I
house and it smell like reed.
yeah. If I smell any kind of reed or anything, I've been in houses. I've had roaches when I was a kid. So I understand.
I'm out.
Yeah, but honestly, it's a couple of things that I look for when I walk. If I walk in, thank God I don't have that problem anymore. I come in here with my lady when we had those issues. But when I was dating, when I would go into somebody's house, there's a couple of things I would look for. Now I don't go through medicines and cabinets and all that shit. I probably should have, because there's a couple of people I probably wouldn't have dated. But but when I go in the house, I look to the walls and I try to see if anything has been recently smacked on the wall, because that's not wallpaper, baby. That's not wallpaper. I look to see if there's any damn thing sitting down on the corner that looks like a sticky trap, and if it's something that's on a sticky trap that looked like it had 3 funerals, that means it's been there for a while. It's time for me to go.
If it's a big sticky trap too.
Especially if it's a big sticky trap, you ain't got mice, baby. Those is rats, and it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Yeah, I'm not in here. I don't want no damn pet chihuahuas running up on me, so I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. I'm gonna let you have your alley pets. You go and do your thing. I'm gonna get up out of here. I don't want to carry nothing home with me. So yeah, we're gonna shut that shit down. But yeah, I've actually, as a matter of fact, JB, I think I told you about this. I was dating this one girl, and it's funny as hell because she lived right by an alley. So she lived right. Her house was right at the corner. Is right at the alley. And I came up to her house. This is my first time really being around her. Like, so I can't really say I was dating her. I'm trying to get to know her. So I get up there, and that's when I had a lot of hair. Yeah, at one point I did have some. And she was gonna braid my hair for me. So back in the day, you girl braid your hair, you sitting in between her legs. I'm sitting in between her legs. I keep smelling, the alley, and I'm like, damn. So I got some fucked up trash in the alley or whatever. What? Some fucked up trash in the alley. What the hell is that they got in that bag in that alley? And I keep smelling it. It keeps wafting and wafting all over the place. So eventually, I turned to look at her, and man, that shit hit me in my goddamn face and curled up all the hairs in my nose. And I believe my beard don't grow right here to this day because of that shit. So.
Damn, you got caught by the swamp ass, yo.
Bro, hey, Scott, that's actually giving swamp ass a bad name. That was something else. I believe something extraterrestrial called her ass and died, bro. I got the fuck up out of there. I made all kinds of excuses. I said I think my grandmother was trying to get me to mow her. She wanted me to walk her fish, or she wanted me to come pet her grass or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck I said, but I got the hell up out of there because I feel like this. If I can smell that part that clear, it's time to go.
Well, before you go, I'm gonna bring you up. I want you to tell us exactly where to see you and where I will 150% definitely be this Wednesday night to check you out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So every single Wednesday night at 8:15 on YouTube, on Twitch, and also I believe we're also on Facebook. Yes, we have the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast, and everybody this week. Do anybody know what vampire dating is? I will explain to you what vampire dating is, and hopefully you come on by and check us out. If you've been dating somebody for a little bit of time and you ain't never seen the sunlight hit their face, that's vampire dating. If you've never woken up in their house and they've never woken up in yours and you don't even understand the reason why, that's vampire dating. That means that for whatever reason, they don't want the sunlight to hit your face in the morning. That means that they don't want to do no overnight visits or something else going on in their life to where they can't spend that kind of time with you. So we're going to be talking about vampire dating on this week's Sophisticated Grizzly.
All right. Well, we have reached the end of another podcast. We have had a great show tonight. It's been fun. It's been entertaining. I would like to thank our special guests for sitting in, and of course, Scott, my boy Van. We are praying for Rich. Rich has been in and out with his shoulders so bad. He was in the hospital today. And he said he was going to try to join in, but they put him on some pain meds, and he's probably higher than green.
He's feeling good. He's feeling better than he normally does.
Yeah, he probably higher than when he on his green. So we would just like to wish him speedy recovery, and hopefully we'll get all four of the GMC back together soon. But until then, as we say at the end of every podcast, like, share, and subscribe, because those three things help this platform to grow so that you can see more of us and you can see the best of us, even though you're seeing the best of us right now. And as we say always, do good, do really good. But if you're going to do bad, do really bad so they know that you meant it. Peace. We out.
Dolphins molesting more people.